I want to take this time to talk about wrestling for a bit. I just watched Hell in a Cell last night with a friend, and I want to talk about a little bit about Kofi Kingston because Kofi Kingston was one of my favorite wrestlers, and watching him lose like that, like we knew it was going to happen. As soon as I saw Brock Lesnar 2 weeks ago walk out and challenge Kofi Kingston to the WWE title, I said literally, "Well, there goes his run." I think everyone knew. I went to the wrestling groups and everybody was like, "Oh, he might be interrupted by Randy Orton," but by then I knew there was no way. I think they just ended that feud the way that feud ended. I was like, "Nah, it's not going to happen." So I already gave up on. I don't want to say I gave up on Kofi Kingston, but you just kind of know that the way WWE is and how big of a name Brock Lesnar still is and all that and SmackDown going to Fox, like they're going to get their big name guys. That's why The Rock came. That's why you saw some of those wrestlers came. That's why they had Hogan, Ric Flair came. Like they really had to feed on. They had to rely on nostalgia to sell their new product of a new era that they're trying to usher in. And for the future, and I say this all the time, anytime they ever say new era, expect the same old shit. I think we all know this. Expect the same old shit. So, and that's the only thing I care about from Friday Night SmackDown. Other than that, it's good to see Pyro back. The stage looking nice. I'm sad that Kofi lost the belt, but we all knew it was coming. Can't be champion forever. Unless you're Bruno Sammartino, you could be champion for like 10 fucking years. But let's get to Hell in a Cell. Hell in a Cell was a fucking joke. And the only reason I say it was a fucking joke because one, half of those matches I didn't even know was happening. Like the Kabuki Warriors, I don't like calling them the Kabuki Warriors. Oscar and Kairi Sane versus Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss. And I love Oscar. I really do. And this is not no Japanese woman fetish, but I do like her as a wrestler, and she's just tough as nails, and she's just badass all around. I think everybody just loves Oscar. Though I love seeing her win the title, and I even marked out. I'm not even gonna lie, I fucking marked out. But after sleeping on it, you realize there was no build up. I honestly thought they was gonna lose that match. I was like, there's no build up. No, there was no impromptu match. It was impromptu. I was like, why the fuck is this happening? So I just figured they was just going to lose. When I saw her through that green mist, I marked out because I haven't seen that since the Jerry. And then she rolled up and won. I was like, oh snap! They gave Oscar the title, the tag titles. Let's hope they do something with it. Which we all know they're not going to do nothing. Which is why I got disappointed because they treat this women's tag title like a joke. Matter of fact, the whole tag team division overall is a fucking joke. Not, the Revival, I haven't seen them. They just beat the New Day, and you don't see them. Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler, and I like those people, but you don't care. It's like none of these people care. The Usos has been on TV because they can't stay out of fucking trouble with their DUI shit, which is something is really going on with one of the fucking Usos. I think we should really check on them. But let's get back to Hell in a Cell. I didn't care about Randy Orton and Ali, and I had Randy Orton winning that. I didn't care. Shinsuke Nakamura wasn't on there, but it really didn't matter because he didn't have a fucking match. And Ali and Nakamura was the one feuding, so I don't even know why Randy Orton and fucking Ali was even feuding. I didn't care about that. Um, the the women's Hell in a Cell match between Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch. I had Becky winning because the way they was pushing Sasha Banks, like she would win her matches, but she would also look like a fucking bitch. And not calling her a bitch, but they made her look really bitch made and really every time she get coward and then next thing you know she's just calling out. And this they was doing the whole wait, every time she like get close to Becky, she go, wait, I'm sorry. I know that's an old school heel tactic. Hogan used to fucking do that shit. Ric Flair, I do not like that, and I don't think it was made for someone like Sasha Banks. I think she's bigger than that. I know it's an old school tactic. I just hate that as a heel. I hate cowardly heels. I like strong heels. I like a Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe is a strong heel, and I like that. I feel like Sasha Banks could play a strong heel. She could play a boss heel, and the whole during the no. I didn't know Bayley and Charlotte was going to have a match, and I think that was wrong with Hell in a Cell. Is that half these matches you didn't even know was happening. As soon as I seen Bayley and Charlotte, I said Charlotte is going to win again. Why? Because she's Ric Flair's daughter. And don't get me wrong, Charlotte is an amazing wrestler. She's probably the best wrestler on the card. But as Brian Zane said in Wrestling with Regret, Charlotte needs another title reign like I need another kick to the dick. We've seen it already. Why couldn't you trust in Bayley? Bayley was really, really getting into this heel, I'm still a face character type of shit that I was really feeling. Like this is like the most interesting Bayley has been since NXT. We're not gonna do nothing with that. We're just gonna give the fucking shit to Charlotte. It's obvious that WWE wants to put the belts on who they feel like are the best characters. And I know a lot of people like Charlotte Flair's promo. I don't like her promos because she just sounds like this. And every time she talks on a promo, it sounds so robotic that I just can't stand it. Now, don't get me wrong, she's gotten better, but no. I feel like Bayley got robbed of a good title reign, and she was doing good. I felt like you could have gone more with Bayley. But let's see what we do in this new era, and I'm going to be doing that a lot. What else happened? The Fiend, and Bray Wyatt. I'm skipping a lot of Hell in a Cell matches because there's a lot of them I didn't care about. The Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan versus Harper and Rowan. Although it was a good match, I didn't care about it. What other match? Like I can't even remember. Oh, King Corbin and what's his name? Chad Gable. Didn't care about that because I seen it on Raw like 3 fucking times. I didn't care about that. The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, and Seth Rollins. That's the match everybody wanted to see. And the way they was booking Bray Wyatt, and I am a huge Bray Wyatt mark. Like, to me, Bray Wyatt could not do any wrong. Even in his old gimmick, the old gimmick, he wasn't doing no wrong. I feel like he's the best promo. He's the best mic guy in the business as we speak today. He knows how to sell a fucking fight. He knows how to make people interested in watching him. This whole Firefly Funhouse shit. Although I was skeptical at first, once I start seeing it roll, I'm fucking with it. I love it. But I still miss the old Bray Wyatt promos where he was just really mysterious. And I'm pretty sure we'll never get back to that again. But this new Bray Wyatt and The Fiend, yes, I'm fucking with it so much. That match, I'm not going to lie. It had me interested because one, like Seth Rollins was just stomping the shit out of him, and it got comical. I'm not gonna lie, it got to the point where it got comical. It's like, and he kept getting up. Bray kept getting up, and I was like, "Let's go, Bray!" I feel like they finally gonna give him the match. And then when he stayed down, and then they put a bunch of stuff on there, and then he came out with the sledgehammer. This is where it got like real cartoonish and Bugs Bunny like. I call this really Looney Tunes like. Because it was just like here hitting him with everything and he's just getting up just like an old fucking Looney Tunes cartoon. That's how I look at this Hell in a Cell match. I know people hate that red shit. I thought it was kind of cool for cinematic reasons, but I'm a filmmaker, so I kind of understood why they kind of did that. And it was something different. So, and people ask for something different all the time. It was different. Let him rock with that. When he got DQ'd though, and this is not just me. I'm pretty sure anybody that watched this and is a wrestling fan, y'all thought the same way. What the fuck? This is a Hell in a Cell match. There's no disqualifications. Why you calling for the fucking bell? Well, why are we ruining Hell in a Cell matches? Hell in a Cell matches are some of my favorite matches. Why are we ruining this? And when Bray Wyatt got up and Mandible clawed him, and they was like restart the match, I was like, yes, restart the fucking match. Let them finish this out. Hell, it's like by the time it was like 10:20 Eastern Standard Time, it was like usually it ends at 11. I was like, let's keep it going. No, but when watching him, the only and this is like the only positive I would take her watching blood spit out of Seth Rollins' mouth. I was like, wow, that's not PG. So I feel like they're going a more adult route with this with Bray Wyatt. I know a lot of people didn't like that. I kind of enjoyed it because, wow, one, the mandible claw, and I don't care what anybody say, it's a really fucking dangerous move. You can really suffocate someone like that. And if anybody don't know, your bottom jaw is the one that moves a lot, not your top jaw. Because people ask like, you could bite down. Can't bite down when your fucking bottom jaw is the one that hinges a lot. You Let's not get into science. Overall, Hell in a Cell was trash. The two positive things I can come out there is Tamina getting a 24/7 belt because I love Tamina. I don't know why Tamina gets this hate. I really don't. She looking a little bigger though. I don't know what, and I don't. I think she needs to. I don't know. Maybe it was the makeup, but she was looking a little bigger, and I noticed that. And I'm pretty sure she don't care no more. But watching her win the 24, I marked out for that because I love Tamina, and I think she's very underrated. But like I said, people play that tough guy role and people like kind of like slam her, but she's just as fucking talented as any of those women. But I don't think they're ever going to give it a chance. Is her personality like a brick? No, I don't think so. But I just think that's how they promote her, like a fucking goon. So when they promote you like a goon, you gotta fucking look like a goon and all the other stuff. But she's good in my books. So that and Oscar winning the women's tag team title, but that kind of like depletes because I'm pretty sure they won't do shit with the women's tag team titles. So let me know what y'all think. Did y'all thought it was trash? Did y'all think it was good? Because a lot of people look disappointed, and I was disappointed myself. But I'm still gonna show my little sister that match because she's kind of scared of Fiend. I want to kind of like give her shit for it. But other than that, y'all gotta do better because this is the way we starting the new era. I'm not liking when this is going. Till then, my name is Oskino Fly, and I'm out. Peace.